Private schools are really having a tough time to keep going in the lockdown. They were impacted by the initial school closure, and now many parents are unable to pay school fees. Their dire financial situation means at some schools teachers can't be paid or can't be kept on. Charisma Academy, an independent school in Rustenburg in the northwest, says it's doing all it can. Has their story.
It's been a difficult time for independent schools as some parents have decided not to return their children back to school, and some have had the struggles of actually paying school fees. And there's nothing different about Charisma Academy, that is also struggling to have the full amount of learners in class. But they say that their challenges are many.
One of our biggest challenges is the finances. A lot of parents themselves are personally very financially challenged and are unable to meet their obligations. Another one is a very, very high rate of absenteeism.
The school says that it is trying to continue with learning and teaching despite some learners not being in class.
We still continued with the online learning with Zoom classes or Google Classroom, but we also had to resort to actually printing some workbooks and asking parents to come and collect packs on a weekly basis and to return it. But even so, we have not reached the masses.
Meanwhile, Naisa says many independent schools are facing the same predicament.
There are a number of schools which have closed down. And many other schools have actually told us, they said to us, if schools were to continue to be closed during this period, by the time schools are open end of August or September, they may not be able to open because there's just no money coming in and they cannot be able to sustain that.
Although public schools have been closed for some parts of the year, this has not necessarily been the case for some independent schools. Learning and teaching has been ongoing. In Rustenburg.